Welcome back to the channel. Today we are on the land yacht. The motor's stuck, so we're going to do the right thing today and not look at that. We're just going to pretend it runs. What I really want to do is do some visual improvement, which is so important with a truck that doesn't run, right? No, actually it is. It's all about doing what gets you enthused about the project, and this is something that will for me. First, I want to get the matching wheels and tires on the back, and then I want to get this big old eyesore off the truck so the truck starts to look more like my vision for the project. It's all about building momentum, so stick around. I'm Mike. This is my car shop. One of the things that I did yesterday when I was working on getting the front wheel on and changing the tires out was to punch a hole through the back of the shop so I could get my air hoses out here. Something I've wanted to do for quite a while. Just makes life easier when you can have your air tools. So I probably shouldn't take this off of there yet until I jack it up, but what I'm going to do is get a few of them loose. I don't know what they put those on there with, but holy cow. I think they put them on there with a 12-foot breaker bar. And see, if I stand right here, you can't see the big dent. Truck looks pretty nice now. Yeah, stupid little things, I know, but they matter to me, so I get to share them with you. Lather, rinse, and repeat on the other side. I'll be right back. Boom, just like that, it's done. And if I stand right here, you can't see this dent, so the truck looks a lot nicer. Here we go. Just noticing that the cab on this side is down, the body lines don't line up, the trim lines don't line up, which means we got a bad cab mount on the back of the cab, which probably means we have, of the 6 cab mounts or 8 cab mounts, probably half of them are junk. Another job. Oh well. I also noticed there's an auxiliary tank on the other side, which is cool. I'm going to assume, yeah, the main tank is still right there. That can't be rusty because it's plastic. I think the one on the other side, the fill is right here, which I will be changing. But if it's a good tank, we'll keep using that. But I want to get this thing off of here next. For one thing, it'll make it easier to clean out the box because it's full of junk, as you saw. At least I think you saw. Fun and games. I'm just, spending a little time with it like I do every time I bring a vehicle home. Spending a little time with it to start getting a feel for what it needs. It's not going to be back here in this position forever. I'm going to do some shuffling around and bring this up front, but that means I need to be darn sure to make it look fairly respectable because I don't want it to look like a junkyard. Yeah, there's a lot of cars here, but I don't want this place to look like a junkyard. Now, according to some people, no matter what, unless it was all 2026 Cadillacs, old cars look like junk. I get that, but everybody around knows that what I do. A lot of them know about the YouTube channel, and they know that nothing is static. Everything is, for the most part, being worked on, except for the 92 and my part storage van here, which is full of parts. So yeah, so I did want to check, and I'm sure it does, but yeah, steering works because I want to be able to move this around. I need to put the column back up in there at some point, get it up into position. That's not today's project. And it really smells bad in there. So anyway, topper. Stay focused, Mike. Your ADD's kicking in here. Just 2 clamps on the back that are barely holding. So let me get a wrench for those. And then we're going to figure out how the heck to get this off of here by ourselves. We might have to move the truck ahead a little bit. Then I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. So there's that too. All kinds of stuff back here. No idea what this is. It is grade school papers from somebody's studies on dinosaurs. Lots of kids' clothes back here. We even have a Smurf. No, it's not a Smurf. I don't know what it is. You can tell me what it is. Some of you younger people will know. Oh, we've got a job of work. But what I really need to do is there's a dresser full of stuff up there that's going to interfere with the removal of the top. I'm not really looking forward to going in there. But it's got to be done. It's all part of it when you bring this crap home. There is some extra steering stuff here. That's interesting. The guy that owned this, I believe, did work in a salvage yard. Dave, you can correct me on that. The place that it was left, where we got it from, that's where he worked. And he's been gone a long time. I talked to Dave yesterday. He said that he thought that it's been parked for well over 10 years. So that's, I'm sure, why the motor is stuck. If it was running when it went in there, which it probably was, that's probably why the motor's stuck. Anyway, I'm sitting here yakking to pull it off, going and doing what I got to do. So I'm going to go do what I got to do. And yeah. Well, it's loose. So my thought, which is not a very good one, but my thought is to try to bring it this way. No, you know what? I think we need to bring the front over, because that has an edge, so we can bring the front over and get it on the ground and then try to walk it off, and we'll probably explode that back window. I'm saying that, hoping not. Actually, not a bad topper. It's not for this truck, though, I don't think. Oh, also, I was going to tell you, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but it's suspicious. 2005 license plate from Indiana. I think that's what that is. So interesting. Now this one says expires 7 of 15, and this one says 05. So I don't know if that means July 15th or July of 15. And this says 05, so I don't know. Maybe that's when it was initial. I don't understand Indiana. Paul, if you're watching, do you know? That worked. It wasn't the way I planned it, but it actually worked out pretty well. Probably was better than the way I was thinking. So, okay, good. Now I want to move this forward some, because I wasn't intending to park it here, but it's just the way when we rolled it off the flatbed, this is where it came. So I'm going to pull the Hemi up around and get a strap and try to inch this up a ways and get it, because I want to be able to mow this, and I want the truck in a position where I can move it back and forth so it's not ending up like that one, because I sold the front tires off of that one thinking I had another set. I don't like having a vehicle that I can't move, and I just keep forgetting to find a couple of rims. I think I have one that needs a tire. It's too bad I didn't know a guy with a tire shop. As I said, not every episode can be sexy and exciting, but there are things that have to get done. We've got to unclean all this trash, deal with all this stuff. So we did the right thing, and now we can't see it. So that's got to be good, right? Now we will, little by little, we'll start taking, there's all kinds of carpet sweeper, shampooer stuff. Sorry, it really stinks up there. And I need to go get a drink of water. Anyway, that's all I got today. It's another little bite. I have the taillight for this side. I have the taillight trim for that side. So we have a lot of the components for this. But obviously we have bigger fish to fry. So I'm making some decisions. I'm doing some thinking. Am I going to get more diligent about looking for a 12 valve? I hate to bring another vehicle home, but maybe. I've thought about, don't kill me, but I've thought about putting a Ford drivetrain in it, as far as, because it's diesel. So, I just want diesel with good gas mileage and lots of power for pulling my car trailer. That's what I'm after. 6.5 GM would be okay. Turbo. The engine's all right. I do not care for the GM automatic transmissions. I suppose if we went with a GM style NV 4500, it's a little weaker than the Cummins one, but it would be very adequate for what I'm doing with this. I'm just looking for something dirt cheap that's going to fall at my feet. The way I do everything, I don't just run out and spend money. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. So whatever I discover and whatever we're going to do, you're going to see it all unfold here on the Land Yacht Project. I still don't have a name for it, but that's what it's going to be. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. We have merchandise, blah, 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 all that stuff. We have channel memberships for as little as $5 a month. And one more thing, at MKS, it's important.